guides, spirit guides, higher divine spirit, please help me clarify for the collective reading. Can I get a collective reading, please, and thank you, spirit? Can I get a collective reading, please, and thank you, spirit? What's coming in for the collective? What's coming in for the collective at this time? Alright. So can I get one more card, please, spirit? Can I get one more card, please, spirit? What's coming in for the collective at this time? For the collective. What's coming in for the collective at this time? Please and thank you, spirit. Alright. So for the collective, you guys are getting the 3 of Wands. This is a travel energy. I do think that success will come in out of traveling. Take what resonates. But for most of you guys will be traveling very soon. If that's not the case, you will be finding some sort of new ideas, new creativity, new talent is coming in for you, right? 9 of Pentacles is saying money is going to come in very soon for the collective, all right? So keep putting in the hard work, collective. The money's coming in. 2 of Wands is a passionate energy, all right? Passion revolves around traveling at the same time. You got the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands, which means that for the collective, if you are planning on traveling, it might be good for you at this time. All right. It might also mean that traveling for a job or traveling for a career, maybe for some of you guys might have a better paying job while moving to another town or another city. All right. This is for the collective. Hi, Diane. Okay, for Diane. What does Diane's future look like? What does Diane's future look like? Can I see? Can I see for Diane? What does their future look like? What does Diane's future look like? Please and thank you, spirit. What does Diane's future look like? Please and thank you, spirit. Alright. So can you get one more card, please, spirit? For Diane Anderson, let's see. What will your future look like for Diane? Can I just get one more card? Just waiting for one more. There you go. Alright, so for Diane, what's coming in for you? Hi, Nita, Hawaiian. How are you doing? You can ask a question, okay? Nita, I'm sorry, your name's too long for me. Nita, I'm just gonna say Nita, okay? So for Diane, your future is gonna be very peaceful, very harmonious, all right? Very peaceful, very harmonious. Healing, creativity. Diane, you might also have a gift with healing people as well, right? Take what resonates, but that's what's coming in for you. You're gonna have a lot of money. You're gonna work towards having a lot of money. I'm not gonna say you're rich, but I'm gonna say you will become wealthy within the next year, all right? Yeah. So Diane, you will have some sort of reconciliation from your past as well, okay? This is what's coming in. Someone wants to reconcile from your past. You will find peace and harmony within the next year. And you are putting in the hard work and then you are gaining your abundance, all right? Okay? All right, so welcome everybody for on the live stream. Hey, Nita. All right, Shaz. All right, I'm going to do a read for Shaz. And then I'm going to do a read for Muniza. All right. For Shaz and then Muniza and then Nita. All right. Please don't spam. Just ask one question at a time. I will get to your question, okay? All right, for Shaz. What is AD's current feelings for Shaz? What is AD's current feelings for Shaz? What is AD's current feelings for Shaz? Please and thank you, Spirit. Alright, so can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit, for Shaz? Okay, for Shaz, what's coming in for you very soon? Someone wants to cooperate, someone wants to reconcile with you as well, Shaz. Someone from your past wants to reconcile with you as well. Beginning of a new prosperity is coming in. You have a lot of love and a lot of abundance. Mentorship is coming in for you as well. Be careful with aggressive behavior though. So I do think that AD's current feelings for you is a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity, a lot of love for you with the Ace of Cups. And they do want to cooperate with you. They do want a new opportunity with Shaz, okay? That's what's coming in for Shaz. All right, Muniza is next. All right, so I'm going to do a read for Muniza, and then I'm going to do a read for Nita, and then Mary, all right? All right, just ask one question at a time. Don't need a spam, okay? All right, so what's coming towards Muniza? They are a single parent. So you're asking about love, right? For Muniza. What's gonna come in from Monza? They are a single parent. What's coming in from Monza? What's coming in from Monza at this time? What's coming in from Monza at this time? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. Ooh, I guess all these want to come up. All right, from Monza, what's coming in for your energy right now? I think that you went through a lot of heartbreaks in your past. You went through a lot of betrayal too, with the Seven of Swords. Okay. It's calling for you to recover right now and have a relaxing period with your own self. You are going through a spiritual awakening at this time. Monza, I don't know if you believe in spirit guides or angels. You need to pray to your angels and spirit guides right now to lead your person in the right direction to come towards you. I do think that you are going to get someone karmic from your past or someone that you feel like you already known from your past life. Okay, from Monza. Um, yeah, this is through spirituality. I gotta say that eventually you will find the love of your life. Let me get a love oracle for Nita real quick, and then I'll move on to Nita, right? Nita, right? All right. Can I get a love oracle for Maniza? Can I get a love oracle for Maniza? What's coming in for love for Maniza? Yeah, you went through a lot of unrequited love, a lot of rejection. People kind of reject you often, and I'm sorry to hear that. But for the love of your life, you might your love might revolve around children. I don't know if you're gonna be around it. You're gonna be around children when you meet this person. You will be. Also, romantic feelings will be coming in for you as well. There will be a lot of chemistry. I don't know if you have a lot of close family and friends, but you need to go out with them more. I do think that your friends might know somebody for you. If that's not the case, you will go out with your family and friends and you will meet the love of your life, okay? That is the read from Monza, all right? Take it what resonates. Please do like, share, subscribe. All right, I'm going to do a read for Nita, right? For Nita. You're welcome, Diane. All right, I'm going to do a read for Hera, then Nita, then Mary, all right? All right, for Nita. I'm for Hera first. What's coming in for career and love for Hera? What's coming in for love and career for Hera? What's coming in for career and love for Hera? Can I get one more card for Hera? There you go. Success within love is coming together. Career and love is going to come together for Hera. Hera, you got the lucky card. You got the Three of Wands, which calls for success out of working, and then the Ace of Cups is also a love card. So I do believe when these cards came in together, I gotta tell you here, you might find love and career at the same time. And this person's very intellectual and very fast moving, okay? So that's my reading for Hera, okay? Alright, for Nita. For Nita Dutta. What is coming into their life for Nita Dutta? What is coming into the life for Nita Dutta? Alright, so for Nita Dutta, what's coming in for Nita Dutta at this current time? What's coming in for Nita Dutta? All these cards flipped over, right? So, for Nita Dutta, if you're still here, you are the star card. Continue to have hope and faith with God because whatever you're asking for, you will get, you will receive very soon. Alright, someone sees you as a star. I can't lie to you, Nita Dutta. I think someone is seeing you from afar. Someone is observing you. Someone's crushing on you. They have lust for you at this time. I wouldn't say love as of right now, but someone is addicted towards your energy. Nita Dutta. Someone is watching you from afar. Okay. Yeah, this person want a new beginning with you with the Eight of Cups. All right. Be careful with selfish energy though, but for Nita Dutta, I do see you as a star card. Have hope, have faith that everything's gonna work out for you because it will. The devil means someone is addicted towards your energy. Someone is watching you from afar. Okay? It might be someone that has a crush on you or have lust for you. Alright? That is my read for Nita Dutta. Alright? Alright, for Mary, 1, 2, 3. Is it over between Mary and DS? Is it over for Mary and DS? Is it over for Mary and DS? Is it over for Mary and DS? Let me see. Let's see what's the situation. Is it over for Mary and DS? Is it over for Mary and DS? Is it over for Mary and DS? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for Mary? Is it over for Mary and DS? I do sense insecurity and emotional card. For Mary, 1, 2, 3, your person's very insecure, very emotional, very unstable at this time. So for Mary, they can't come towards you right now because they are a little bit unstable. For Mary, okay. I do think that they need some time for introspection. They need some time alone right now. But do I think this is over? I don't think it's over. I don't think that they cheated or anything. I don't see any energy where they're a bad person. I just see the energy that they're a little bit immature and insecure, and they are a little bit irresponsible. But they need some time alone to grow. But for Mary, I don't think this is all the way over. Okay, all right. So that is my read for Mary. Okay. All right, that's for Mary. Um. Shaz, you're welcome, Shaz. Janney. All right, for Janney. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Janney, and now I'm gonna do a reading for Hope. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, for Janney. Um, wait. May I ask if I will be getting that video chat next week? All right, for Janney. Will they get this video chat next week? Will they get this video chat next week? Will they get this video chat next week? Will they get a video chat next week for Janney? Will they get a video chat for Janney next week? Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? There you go. All right, can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit, for Janney? Can I get 1 more card for Janney? All right, let's see. Well, you get a video chat. Release negative mindsets. Release toxic ways. Don't be pessimistic, Janney. I gotta tell you that there is a new revival very soon. You got the Death card. This is a rebirth. And then the Knight of Wands is a communication card. Someone wants to come to you fast. All right, seeking spiritual journey. So, Janney, you will be seeking spiritual journey very soon. The Death card is a revival card, and the Knight of Wands is saying yes as well. So, yes, Janney, you will get this video chat next week, but don't be pessimistic and remove all negative mindsets. Okay, that is my reading for Janney. Okay, all right, for Hope. 1, 2, 3. What is the future guidance for Shraddha? What is the future guidance for Shraddha? What is the future guidance for Shraddha? For Hope. 1, 2, 3. What is the future guidance for Shraddha for Hope? 1, 2, 3. Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit, for Hope? 1, 2, 3. Can I get? There you go. All right, for Hope. 1, 2, 3. What is your future guidance? Be careful with people who have selfish energy. There might be people that want to betray you in the future, so be careful with that. Um, please do take care of your personal relationships because I do think that there are people that is going to want to support you. Hope. 1, 2, 3. You are starting a new journey very soon. I'm not sure if this is love or this is career, but it is coming soon for you. The Two of Swords means a new beginning is coming in for Hope. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Be careful with selfish energy in your future. Do not neglect personal relationships because people will want to help you at this time. For Hope. 1, 2, 3. A new journey is starting. It might be a little bit difficult and fearful, but don't have fear, okay? You will be having new beginnings, whether within love or career, okay? That's for Hope. 1, 2, 3. All right. All right. Let's see. Muniza said yes. All right. Mary. 1, 2, 3 said just want to say thank you, time and energy. I think you're not sure. Sorry. All right. Daya. For Daya, how is their education and career gonna look like? How is their education and career going to look like for Daya? How is their education and Daya going to look like? How is their education and career going to look like for Daya? Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit? Can I get 1 more card, please, Spirit? All right, so your education and career, there might be a little bit of a setback or there is some sort of delay for Daya, all right, for your education and your career. Um, just be grounded. Be grounded. Do not worry about what other people think of you at this moment, okay? Do not fear confrontation at the moment, all right? Don't think about what other people think of you, because regardless of what happens in your future, you got the Four of Wands. So for Daya, your career and education is going to look really well. Make a wish right now. This is a 1111 card, okay, for anyone who sees this. But this is specifically for Daya, okay? And then the Ace of Swords is saying that you are going through a prosperity and success. It has something to do with your voice and using your communication skills to get what you want, okay? That is my read for Daya. All right. All right. Let's see. Catherine Dilly. I'm doing good. I mean Catherine Killy. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I'm fine. The Sunshine Fee. Mary. My full name is Mary Ann, and he is the mayor. Oh, okay. Nandita. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Nandita and then the Sunshine Fee. Okay, Nandita. What's coming in towards Nandita at this time? What's coming in towards Nandita at this time? Please do like, share, subscribe. Okay. All right, for Nandita. What's coming in towards life for Nandita? What's coming in towards life for Nandita? I will end this live stream at 5. Okay, guys. All right. So for Nandita, what's coming in towards life? You're gonna get a lot of money, Nandita. I don't know what you're gonna do within your career, but you're gonna get a lot of money. Look at this card. Ten of Pentacles. All that money's coming in for you. All right. King of Cups. Someone wants to mentor you. If that's not the case, someone is looking after you, or someone is wanting to give you a cup of love, but they're a little bit observant. They're not gonna come towards you very quickly. They're gonna observe you. Okay. That's my reading for Nandita. Also, it's time for you to introspect. It's time for you to stay alone to kind of understand what your goals are in the future, right? That is my reading for you as of right now. You got the Ten of Pentacles, so a lot of money. Someone might want to mentor you, or a love is coming in, all right? And then the Hermit card came in for you, so you do need some time alone right now, okay? That is my reading for Nandita, the Sunshine Fee. Are you meant to spend life with gel? 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 Let me see. Can I get 2 more cards, please, Spirit? Are you meant to spend life with gel? Let's see. Can I get 2 more cards for the Sunshine Fee? All right. Let's see. There is some sort of disharmony with the Ten of Cups in reverse. Unrealistic energy, unhappy energy right now. You are slowly recovering from the situation for the Sunshine Fee. I don't think you're meant to spend the rest of your life with this person. I do see that you will be moving on to something new if you wanted that. So for the Sunshine Fee, I don't know who this person is for you, but I gotta tell you that in your future, I do think that if you want to break away from them, or if you want a new relationship, it will happen. Okay, that's my read for the Sunshine Fee. All right, all right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Hey Arvashi, Catherine Killy, Hope 123. Please do like, share, subscribe. Okay. All right, for Hey Arvashi, will it be a good idea to take Yash along on a trip? All right, will it be a good idea to take Yash along on a trip? Can I get one card, please, Spirit, for Hey Arvashi Singh? Can I get one card for Hey Arvashi Singh? Would it be a good idea for you to take them on a trip? I don't think this person is a bad person to take along on a trip. All right. But I do think that the energy is loud. So I can tell you, hey, Aravashi Singh, you might need a lot of rest when you're with this person's energy, because their energy is very big and very loud. So you do need some rest if you do go out with them. Okay. There are new beginnings coming in when you do take this trip. Please do have boundaries with them. If they say something wrong to you, let them know, because you are a little bit too kind. But I don't think they're a bad person to go on a trip with. Okay, that is for Hey Urvashi Singh. All right, all right, for Catherine Killy. For Catherine Killy, is G thinking about Catherine Killy at this time? All right, is G thinking about Catherine Killy at this time? All right. The communication towards you is going to be a little bit delayed because you got the work card in reverse, okay? They are working on the finances right now, but they used to have choices, but they think you are the right person for them, okay? So Catherine, Killy, they used to have a lot of choices, but they think you are the right person for them, all right? That is my reading for Catherine, Killy. All right, hope 1, 2, 3. What is the universe guidance for Shroud? All right. What is the universe's guidance for Shroud? For hope 1, 2, 3. What is the universe's guidance for Shroud? What is the universe's guidance? Oh, I got all three. All right. So for Shroud, hope 1, 2, 3. You might be a little bit confused about your future, about your life. You question it every day about what you need to do within your future. Okay. But I gotta say, somebody with the King of Wands energy might want to mentor you in the future for love as well, okay? Someone very fiery, someone very passionate, someone very direct, someone very bold will want to come towards your life. Ace of Swords is a new prosperity that's going to come in your life. Hope 1, 2, 3. New love, new career is going to come together. Something with communication, okay? All right. So this is your universe guidance. I think that your career and your love life is going to be tied together. Okay. That is my reading for Hope 1, 2, 3. All right. Please do like, share, subscribe. Okay. Be the Furish. Um, for Be the Furish, did Mohan Albert have possessiveness? For Be the Furish, do they have possessive energy? All right. Let's see. I'm gonna do a reading for Be the Furish, and then I'm gonna do a reading for Matali Sy. All right, so are they possessive of you? Are they possessive of you? Yeah, they are. For Be the Furish, they are possessive of you. They got the Devil card. They have codependent energy. They can't be without you. They like to stalk you. They like to know where you are at all times, okay? They see you as the love of their life, though, with the Two of Cups. They might be a little insecure. Yeah, that's what it is. Be the Fiaramish. They are possessive of you. They are obsessed with you with the Devil card. And the Two of Cups, they see you as the love of their life. They might be a little bit insecure. That's the reason why they're very after your energy right now, okay? That is my reading for Be the Fiaramish, all right? All right, for Matali Sy. Can I get a general guidance for Matali Sy? Can I get a general guidance for Matali Sy 2020? All right. Okay, so your general reading for Matali Sy is 2020 on the top. You might feel like a lot of things is not going in your favor, or it might be a little bit slow, right? A lot of things you wish for is going really slow, and that's what I see within your energy right now. You are rebuilding, you are recovering from all obstacles or all situations at this time. I gotta tell you though, for Matali Sy, you have a lot of choices within love and career very soon in your future. If this card came in reverse, you had a lot of choices, but you know what direction to take. But this card came up right for the Seven of Cups upright is saying that you have a lot of choices within love and career, but you don't know what to take just yet, okay? So please pray to your spirit guides to guide you in the right direction, all right? That is my reading for Matali Sy, okay? All right, let's see. Hey Zoya, hey Shrea. All right. So please do like, share, subscribe, okay? I appreciate you all. For Shrea Penguin, what do they need to know about this relationship? What do they need to know about this relationship? Let's see. All right. This relationship will go well as long as you continue to be a good person, charitable energy, generosity. The more generous you give out to people, the more generosity you will get back for Shrea Penguin, okay? This person and you are working towards putting in a lot of hard work to gain abundance at this time. All right? Both of you guys might be balancing between two jobs. If that's not the case, you will get rid of one job and get a better paying job, okay? Either you or them is going through a betrayal energy. Be careful with this Five of Swords card, okay? I don't think they're betraying you, but I think that somebody is surrounded by betrayal, okay? So be careful with this energy for Shrea Penguin, alright? Alright, for Zoya. Alright, I'm gonna do a ring for Zoya. I'm gonna do a ring for Paradise Languist and then Diamond Heart, okay? Alright, for Zoya. What is Irfan's feelings for Zoya? What is Irfan's feelings for Zoya? What is Irfan's feelings for Zoya? Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay, they see you as a beautiful person, Zoya. You got the Empress card, okay? So this is a beauty card. They do like your energy. They think that you're very abundant. They think that you're successful. All right, Zoe. They think that you don't really need them, but you are an independent person in their eyes, okay? They do want to rebuild this relationship. For Zoya, Irfan wants to rebuild the relationship. They might be a little bit immature, but I gotta tell you, though, Zoya, they do have love for you. They want to rebuild this relationship, and they see you as a beautiful person with the Empress card, all right? That is my read for Zoya. Okay. All right, let me drink my tea with honey real quick. All right. So for Paradise Languist. Hello, is Sarah's reading since months was true? Will it manifest soon? Thanks. All right. Well, Sarah's reading manifests in a couple months for Paradise Languist. All right. Well, Sarah's reading manifests in a coming months. I know that you're a little overly cautious about this reading for Paradise Languist, but I do think that this reading is going to come true. Because most of these cards came up right. With the Fool card, you're starting something new. The Death is a revival, a rebirth, a transformation of yourself. There might be a reconciliation from the past as well. So yes, for Paradise Language, I do think that Sarah's readings will come out true in the next couple months, okay? That is my reading for Paradise Language, all right? Okay, for Diamond Heart. For Diamond Heart. Hi, Swelly Aparicida. All right, for Diamond. What's next in love for Diamond Heart? What's next in love for Diamond Heart? What's next in love for Diamond Heart? You are a great manifester for Diamond Heart. Diamond Heart, you are a great manifester. Whatever you ask for, you can get. You need to put yourself out there if you want to go out on dating scenes, or you don't have to do a dating app, but you might want to go out in public because you might meet the love of your life going out, okay? The King of Pentacles also mean that you might also meet your person at work as well, okay? And there is a new beginning coming in, all right, for Diamond Heart. And then both of these cards are saying new beginnings. The Ten of Swords in reverse and then the Ace of Wands is a new beginning for love. All right, you do need to go out more if you want love. If this is at an event, at a party, at work, if someone's inviting you somewhere, you need to go out because you will meet the love of your life there, right? You are the Magician card. Whatever you want can come, all right? That is my reading for Diamond Heart. Hi, Swelly Aparicida. Thank you, Hera. You're welcome, Janney. All right, so Hey Arvashi. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Hey Arvashi. I'm gonna do a reading for Nandita and then Nixon. All right. All right, so Hey Arvashi. Please do like, share, subscribe. All right. For Hey Arvashi, will it be a good idea to take? Oh wait, I already read for you. For Hey Arvashi, it's up to you. I don't think this person is a bad person to travel with. But the energy is very strong, so you do need a break from them if you need to. But they're not a bad person to travel with, okay? For Hey Aravashi. All right. All right. So for Nandita, what's coming towards Nandita in life? All right, I'm gonna do a ring for Nandita and then Nixon. What's coming in for Nandita? What's coming in for Nandita? What's coming in for Nandita? All right, what's coming in for Nandita? Okay. All right, what's coming in for Nandita at this time? You got the Sun card. So the Sun card is prosperity. The Sun card is prosperity. Whatever you want, you will get. This is a youthful energy, free spirited. You might need to take a risk. Nandita, if you want something new, you need to take a risk. You need to be free spirited at this time, okay? New beginnings of career development. You might start a new job very soon. If that's not the case, you might also want to go back to school and get a new degree or a new skill set, okay? Um, be careful with jealousy energy though for Nandita. And you do have the manifestation card, but it is in reverse. You might not know your full potential yet, but for Nandita, I gotta tell you that yes, what's coming towards you is a new career development, and you have a lot of energy coming in for you, right? All right, that's for Nandita. Okay, for Nixon. Will Nixon get the job that they want for Nixon? Will Nixon get the job that they want? Will Nixon get the job that they want? Will Nixon get the job that they want? Let's see. You're welcome, Hope123. All right, for Nixon. Will they get the job that they want? Can I see? Will Nixon get the job that they want? All right, let's see what's coming in. Will Nixon get the job that they want? Please and thank you, Spirit, for Nixon. They're waiting for a job right now, so are they able to get it? You can get this job. You can get this job for Nixon. The job that you want, you can get it, but I just want to advise you, be careful with jealous energy because you got the Seven of Swords. I do think that once you get this new job, there will be people jealous of you. All right, so be careful, Nixon, my friend. I gotta say, if you want a new job, it will be coming in with the Queen of Wands, passionate, creative energy. But you gotta be careful with the Seven of Swords, though, okay? So for Nixon, yes, you can get this job, but be careful with negative energy, okay? That is my reading for Nixon. All right, you're welcome, Hope123. All right, Montaine. 1111. Yep, Clifford Bean says 1111. All right, for Montaine. Will Lyndon ever return into Montaine's life? Will Lyndon ever return into Montaine's life? Will Lyndon 1133? That's also an angel number. Will Lyndon also return into Montaine's life? Will Lyndon return into Montaine's life? Will Lyndon return into Montaigne's life? Please and thank you for Montaine. Michelle. All right. Will Lyndon return into Montaine's life? There you go. Will they return into your life? Yes, they will. Your wish fulfillment is coming in. Montaine, whatever you ask for is going to come in. I think that this person will come back into your life. All right. They went through some sort of regret between you and them. So yes, they do want to come back towards your life. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Montaine, don't worry about it. If you want this person back in your life, you got the nine of cups, the same wish fulfillment. They do regret what happened between you two, and they do want to come back. They're a little bit overprotective with the energy right now. And they do have the energy to come towards you eventually, right? That is my read for Montaine. They will want to come back to you, okay? Hi, Arvashi. I'm doing fine. How are you doing? Clifford Bean said 111. Yep, you're welcome. Yes, Hope123. I always upload my live streams, okay? So be prepared when after this live stream is done, I will post it for people to see, okay? All right, please do like, share, subscribe. All right. All right, so Vashi 5. Why is Roy ignoring Vashi 5? Why is Roy ignoring Vashi 5? Why is Roy ignoring 333 on the clock? Another angel number. I'm telling you guys, 333 1133 is on the live stream, right? For Vashi. What is Roy ignoring? Or why is Roy ignoring Vashi? Why is Roy ignoring Vashi? Okay, for Vashi 5, the reason why they're ignoring it at this time is because their wishes is not coming true. And they're a little bit pessimistic right now with the star in reverse. Okay? They feel like their energy is not good right now, and they feel like they're not getting what they wish for. It is up to you if you want to drop them, but I do think that a lot of their energy is very negative at this moment. They can't rush a situation because it's not going to work out. They're very pessimistic with the star in reverse, and they are a little bit greedy at this time. So take it what resonates. Arvashi 5, it's up to you if you want to stay with them or not, but their energy is not good right now. All right, that's my read for Arvashi 5. All right, you're welcome, Nandita. All right, so Bumika. All right, for Bumika, will they clear all 5 of their exams? For Bumika, will they clear all 5 of their exams? Will they clear all 5 of their exams? For Bumika Sharma, will they clear all 5 of their exams? For Bumika Sharma, will they? All right, you can clear these exams, but I'm not sure if it's going to be on time that you want it to be, okay? I'm not sure if you might have to retake some of them because I do see there is these two cards came in reverse. The Nine of Cups and then the Six of Pentacles came in reverse. You will pass all these exams with the Three Cups. There will be a celebration, but there might be some sort of delay. I'm not sure. You might have to retake one of them, or you might have to just wait a little bit for the exam. But you can pass these exams, but you got kind of have to wait a little bit. There will be a delay. Okay, that's my read for Bumika. All right. All right, for Parbita, you're welcome. Well, you're welcome to Sunshine for you. Okay. Hey, Carolyn doesn't care. Hope you're doing well. Okay. All right, for Parbita, I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, for Parbita, um, when will Ovace want to contact Parbita? When will Ovace want to contact Parbita scattered energy within this energy? Okay. When will Parbita want to contact? I mean, when will Owais want to contact you? They do have the Death card. They do got the Two of Pentacles card, and they do got the Three of Wands. So this energy is saying that there are some sort of delays to come towards you at this time. I do think maybe within 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 weeks, 3 months, they will want to come back and contact you. All right, with these the juggling card, and then the Three of Wands, and then the Death card is a renewal. Okay, so between 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 weeks, 3 months, they will want to contact you, okay? For Provita, all right? You're welcome to Sunshine Feed, Joanne Evans, Carolyn doesn't care. Um, hold on, Kat. All right, for Joanne Evans, what's going on with for Joanne Evans? What's going on with me? I don't feel like going to church tomorrow, and I don't care too much to be in a choir anymore. Oops. All right, so for Joanne Evans, what's going on with Joanne Evans? What's going on with Joanne Evans at this time? What's going on with Joanne Evans? Let's see. Let me see for Joanne Evans. What's going on for Joanne Evans? Let's see. What's going on with Joanne Evans at this time? Okay, these are the cards that came up for Joanne. There is a lot of unbalanced relationships at the church or at the choir. I do think that a lot of people might not get along as you might think it is. Some people might fake their personality at the church or choir. I do see that there is an imbalance with relationships at the choir or at church, okay? Um, a lot of people at the church are a little bit emotional, a little bit defensive. I see that within this energy. Someone has a lot of disappointment. I do think the reason why, Joanne, you don't want to go to church anymore or you don't want to do the choir anymore because you could kind of sense fake energy around the church. I know that the church should be a place of prayer, but for some people they go to church to gossip, and I know that's not the right thing to do. But I feel like, Joanne, I don't think you want to go there anymore because you could sense other people's energy. where they're imbalanced. They feel like they're talking about each other. They're disappointed within their life. They're projecting onto other people. But I can tell you though, good news will be coming in for you for career and love. Okay. All right. That's my reading for Joanne Evans. Okay. All right. Thank you, Carolyn. I hope you're doing well, my friend. All right. The Storytime Kitchen said, hello, darling Luna. You've become my favorite reader on YouTube. You're utterly marvelous. Thanks for showing up for us the way you do. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, the Storytime Kitchen. All right, I appreciate that so much. All right. Thank you so much. Please do share my live stream. Okay. Also, if you are new here and you like my vibes, please do subscribe. Okay. Thank you, the Storytime Kitchen. I appreciate that compliment. All right. You're welcome, Catherine Killy. All right, so Shirley Mador. For Shirley Mador. For Shirley Mador. For Shirley Mador. Thank you, the Storytime Kitchen. I appreciate that. For Shirley Mador. Will they run into tea? How will they act like when they run into tea? For Shirley Mador. How will they act like if they run into Shirley Mador? Yeah. How will T act like when Shirley Mador run into them? They're gonna be happy when they run into you, Shirley Mador. T will be happy if you run into them, okay? The Queen of Wands is a happy, passionate card. They want to have peace and harmony with you with the Four of Wands in reverse. I think they might regret what happened between you two. I don't know if you have a fallen out or you separated for a while, Shirley Mador. But I gotta say that when you bump into them, they will be happy. They will be passionate. And also they want peace and harmony with you, okay, Shirley Mador? Alright, that's my read for Shirley Mador. Okay. Alright, so for the Storytime Kitchen. Alright, for the Storytime Kitchen. Will Cece reunite with the Storytime Kitchen? Will Cece reunite with the Storytime Kitchen? Will Cece reunite with the Storytime Kitchen? Please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you for the clarity. Alright. Will Cece reunite with the Storytime Kitchen? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? Will Cece reunite with the Storytime Kitchen? Yes, they will. Yes, they will for the Storytime Kitchen. This person wants to come back in your energy. But the Three of Pentacles is saying that the more generous you are, the more kind and caring you are, this person do want to come back towards your good graces, okay? The Death card is a revival, rebirth, transformation for the Storytime Kitchen, all right? They might be multitasking between two different priorities, but they do want to come towards you with a rebirth and transformation. So yes, they do want to have commitment with you, okay? For the Storytime Kitchen within your future. The more generosity you give out to other people, the more you will get it back, all right? That is my reading for the Storytime Kitchen. All right, so for Picture Perfect Turnip. Picture Perfect Turnip. How long will this third party situation last? How long will this third party situation last? How long will this third party situation last? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit? For Picture Perfect Turnip. How long will this third party situation last? Okay, this is a spiritually guided situation. For the High Priestess, for Picture Perfect Turnip, this is meant to happen. It's meant to happen for you to learn something, Picture Perfect Turnip. I do think that this third party situation will last at least a year. Because you got the King of Wands with one wand, and then you got the Page of Pentacles with one pentacle. So for Picture Perfect Turnip, I do believe that this third party will only last a year, okay? But I gotta say, this situation is meant to happen. Because the High Priestess came in, so this is meant to teach you something, okay? Alright, that is my reading for Picture Perfect Turnip. Okay. Please do like, share, subscribe. High touch of love. You're welcome, Matali Sy. I'm doing okay, Shruuthy. How are you doing? All right, touch of love. What do they need to know about love? What do they need to know about love for touch of love? What do they need to know about love at this time for touch of love? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for... Oh, I got 3. Okay, for touch of love, what do you need to know right now about love? It's time for you to save up your money right now. Be a little bit frugal for touch of love, okay? The love of your life will be coming in very soon. You are rebuilding, you are recovering from something that didn't work out in your past, all right? Um, I do believe that you are going through a new beginning for love. If you are going out on dates, you might be meeting up 2 people that is of your interest. All right, or 2 people might be attracted to your energy at this time for a touch of love. That's what's coming in for you. You will have a dilemma. You might have to get rid of one person. I do see that you will go out on a date. If that's not a date, you might meet 2 people that are interested in you, and there will be a dilemma for touch of love. You need to get rid of one person. All right, that is my reading for touch of love. Okay. Delilaboo, I'm doing okay. How are you doing, Delilaboo? Um, Fairy tale process. All right, for fairy tale process. Good afternoon, Mr. Pup Face. All right, for fairy tale process. Oh shoot, hold on. I didn't even ask the question yet, but it popped up for fairy tale process. You said, "Hey, Lune." Well, my daughter come to me in the next couple years. Um, Sorry, I did that face, but I'm just looking at the cards real quick. Let's see. Your daughter will come back to you in the next couple of years. They will, but I gotta tell you something. Fairy tale process. Your daughter will come towards you in a couple of years, but I do see that they might be manipulated by someone with the devil card. I think that the devil card is whoever this devil is. I don't know who this is, but someone wants to keep them away from you at this time. Take it how it resonates, but the devil did come up for you. But I do see that within your future, though, they do want a happy life with you. Your daughter will want to come back towards you with a generosity card, and then all these passionate energy with the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles. These cards all came up right. Yes, they do want to come back towards you, fairy tale process within the next couple years. But I gotta tell you, someone might be manipulating them right now not to come towards you. Okay, all right. That is my reading because there is the Queen of Wands in reverse is saying fear of confrontation. I think someone is instilling fear in them. All right, that is my reading for fairy tale process. Okay, all right. I hope that resonates. All right, so Shruuthy and then Mr. Pup Face and then Tatters. Okay. All right, you're welcome, Shrea Penguin. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading in order. I'm gonna do a reading for Shruuthy, then Mr. Pup Face, then Tatters. Okay. All right. Should Shruuthy wait for this person or should they move on? Should Shruuthy wait for this person or should they move on? Remember that I am your tarot reader, but you guys make your own decisions, okay? All right, so should Shruuthy stay with this person or should they go? It's up to you, but I do think that this person might not believe in their relationship anymore. For Shruti, I don't think this person I don't think this person believes in their relationship anymore. But you got the world in your hands. I think that no matter what you do, you will find love regardless. But this person don't believe in love or they don't believe in relationships anymore. So Shruti, it is up to you if you want to go. But I gotta say, you got the world in your hands. You will find love eventually, all right? That is my reading for Shruti. All right. So my reading for Mr. Pupface. All right. So my reading for Mr. Pupface and then Tatters. Please do like, share, subscribe. All right. All right. For Mr. Pupface, what is the energy around their birthday month next month? So are you a Aries or a Taurus for Mr. Pupface? All right, Mr. Pupface. What would the energy be like in the next month for their birthday? What would the energy be like for the next month for their birthday, please and thank you, Spirit? Oh shoot. Okay. All right. These cards, for some odd reason. All right. Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, from Mr. Pup Face? A lot of people for your birthday next month from Mr. Puff Face, a lot of people are going to be generous towards you with the Three of Pentacles, okay? A lot of people will want to celebrate you during your birthday month for Mr. Puff Face. You will be seen as a star around your birthday month, and you will be seeing a lot of success and accomplishment next month, okay? For Mr. Pup Face, all right? That is my read for Mr. Pup Face. All right, for Tatters. For Tatters. For Tatters. Should they use this money? Wait. For Tatters, it said, "Hi Luna, should I use this money which is coming towards me to further my various projects or keep it invested in the stock market?" Okay, good question. Alright, so I'm gonna get one card for the projects, and then I'm gonna get one card for the stock market, okay? And see which one's better. Alright? Alright, for Tatters. Hmm. Honestly, for Tatters, the card that came up better for you is the stock market. You got the King of Pentacles for the stock market. This is a lot of money coming in for you. But for the projects, you might be overly defensive if you're doing the projects, okay? So the energy that is better for you for Tatters is the King of Pentacles. Alright? The stock market is better, alright? That's for Tatters. Alright, for Mulberry Twist. What is the most exciting thing that they can look forward to? Good question. What is the most exciting thing that Mulberry Twist can look forward to within 2026? All right, let's see. What is the most exciting thing that they can look forward to in 2026? Travel, for sure. Mulberry Twist, if you have not traveled yet, you will travel soon. It could be to a city near you, a town near you, or to another country. That's happening. A lot of money's coming in very soon with the Ace of Pentacles. And you might be switching up your beauty, or you might be doing new things with your makeup, or you might be redoing your hair. You might be doing different things with your clothes, okay? So that's what you need to look up to for the next year. For this year. Mulberry Twist, a lot of money, traveling, and also you will be transforming yourself. You might be coloring your hair, getting a new wardrobe, looking different, doing different things for this new year, okay? That is from Mulberry Twist. All right. All right. Thank you, Hera. Hi, Ayushi. How are you doing? I'm doing good. All right, for Angel Reese. What is TC's energy towards Angel Reese? All right, for Angel Reese. What is TC's energy towards Angel Reese? What is TC's energy towards Angel Reese? The energy for you is it's a little bit delayed right now for Angel Reese. TC's energy towards you is a little bit delayed. They do regret what happened between you two. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are trying to get rid of toxic ways or negative mindsets, but they do still have love and passion for you, okay? For Angel Reese. All right. So Angel Reese, your person's energy is they are getting rid of negative mindset or negative ways. They do regret what happened between you two. It will be delayed to come towards you, but they do still have passion energy for you, okay? All right. That is my reading for Angel Reese. Ayushi. Wait, 2 to Ifa, how do you know I was born in November? Did I tell you that? Oh yeah, I am Mr. November too, unless you're born in November as well. But how did you remember I was born in November? You must have good memory because I don't know how you remember that. Um, but yeah, I am a November Scorpio. All right. So Ayushi, Ayushi, why are you seeing 111 and 1111? 111 is because you are seeing this energy because you need to take action. The number one means that you need to take action with whatever you are having dreams about or whatever you want within your life. So 111, 1111, all those one cards means to take action, okay? So you need to do what you gotta do in order for you to be successful. All right? All right, so all right, you're welcome, Montaine. All right, 2-2 E4. 2-2 E4. All right, for 2-2 E4, how does the police officer Sadiq look at the workplace? Oh, how does Officer Sadiq feel about you, okay? All right, so how does Officer Sadiq look at 2-2 E4? Okay, so they see you in a good light, 2-2 E4. They think that good karma is coming in your favor. You might be a hard worker, 2-2 Ifa. They see your hard work and they think that good karma is coming in for you, okay? For 2-2 Ifa. The Three of Cups is saying that you might be celebrating something very soon. Um yeah, big things are happening for you very soon. And the police officer thinks that many good things is coming in for you, alright? They're just trying to say do not neglect personal relationships. If you have a lot of friends and family, please keep in touch with them, okay? But 2-2 Ifa, the police officer looks at you in highlight. All right, good karma, and then celebrations coming in for you, right? That is for 2-2 E4. Dr. Mamoon said, "How is your throat?" I'm doing okay. So it's okay. It's alright. I'm gonna go see my doctor, so we're good. For Dr. Mamoon, will they get married this month? Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? I think this one want to come out, yeah. Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? Please and thank you, Spirit. Will they get married this month for Dr. Mamoon? Let's see. Okay, let's see what it is. The luck is in your favor. The wheel of fortune turned upright for you, okay? You are divinely guided. You are divinely guided to your person, all right? Um, I think that if it's not this month, it will be in the next coming months you will get married, okay? But you are divinely guided by your angels and then the wheel of fortune. The luck is on your side, Dr. Mamoon, okay? If you want to get married this month, I'm pretty sure you can. And if you don't, you will get married in the next couple months, all right? That is my reading for Dr. Mamoon, okay? All right, so let's see. You're welcome, Bumika. Hi, Official Cassidy Diamond. Thank you, Ayushi. All right, for Official Cassidy Diamond. Hi, Alicia Clark. How are you doing, Alicia Clark? Alicia Clark, you can ask your question, okay? For Official Cassidy Diamond, is Vic shy to look at me? Is Vic shy to look at me? I'm not gonna lie to you, they are obsessed with you. For Official Cassidy Diamond, Vic is obsessed with your energy right now. They might come off a little shy because this card did come in reverse, okay? All right. They do like your kind nature. They like your kind nature. They might also think that you're too kind to them, maybe. Yeah, but for Official Cassidy Diamond, they are distracted by you. They are crushing on you. Um, yeah. All right. Yeah, they see you as an abundant person. Okay, they are shy at the moment. All right. Hi, Alicia Clark. You're welcome, Perbita. Hey, Momochi. I'm doing good. How are you doing? All right, for Alicia Clark. All right, for Alicia Clark. For Alicia Clark, please do like, share, subscribe, okay? For Alicia Clark, what are some positive things coming in for Alicia Clark? What are some positive things coming towards Alicia Clark? What are some positive things coming for Alicia Clark? What are some positive things coming in for Alicia Clark? Please and thank you, Spirit. There you go. All right, some positive things that's coming in for Alicia Clark. Really good cards. Someone may have a crush on you. Someone is going to have a crush on you. I don't know who this is, but someone wants to have love with you. Someone wants to give the love to you, towards you for Alicia Clark. It's coming in very soon. Also, you got the world in your hands. You might be traveling very soon. If that's not the case, someone might want to travel towards you. There is a lot of success coming in your energy, whether that's within career or love, okay? If you are going through some sort of anxiety or depression, you're gonna get rid of this very soon. Somebody that's in a boss like mentality is going to want to mentor you. If that's not the case, you will end up becoming a leader one day, okay? For Alicia Clark. Someone might want to mentor you, or you will become this leader one day with the Emperor card, regardless of your gender. You will travel very soon, or someone might want to travel towards you. Success is coming in. Someone also will find love within you, or want to have a crush, or will have a crush on you. Okay, all right. That is for Alicia Clark. Okay. The Storytime Kitchen. You're welcome, Luna. Thank you, the Storytime Kitchen. I appreciate you so much. Ayushi, my throat is okay. Some days it's good, some days not. Momochi. Why is a person that like treat me very cold from Momochi? All right, for Momochi. Why is a person treating them so cold nowadays from Momochi? Why is this person treating them so cold nowadays for Momochi? Please do like, share, subscribe, okay? I appreciate you guys and your time. All right, for Momochi, why is this person treating you so cold lately? I gotta tell you that you are divinely guided to what's going on within your life right now with the Spirit Guides card, the High Priestess. Good news is coming in for you, Momochi. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I do think the reason why they're treating you coldly nowadays is because they're not getting the satisfaction within their life. They're a little bit unhappy. They're not everything that they want is not going in their favor. And they might be putting that out on you. Okay. Some people are like that. If they're not happy within their own life, they might want to put it out on other people that they are surrounded by. Some people are just like that, but that's just how it is. That's how life is. But the reason why they're treating you coldly is because they can't get what they want at this time. But good news will come in for you from Momochi, whatever you're asking about, and your spirit guides is protecting you right now. Okay, that's from Momochi. All right. Thank you, Hera. Thank you, official Cassie Diamond. All right, picture perfect turnip. You're welcome, picture perfect turnip. All right. Fairy tale process said that's her maternal grandmother, worst woman ever. Oh shoot. So someone is manipulating her not to come towards you for fairy tale process. So that means the grandmother to your daughter is manipulating her not to come towards you. That's crazy. But I can tell you though, your daughter will break away from that in the future. She will want to come visit you. All right. But as of right now, she's getting manipulated big time. All right. Shruuthy, you're welcome. All right, Chelsea Daly. Hi, Sachin Rai. Hi, Sachin Rai. All right. For Chelsea Daly, will they have good luck soon for Chelsea Daly? All right, for Chelsea Daly, will they have good luck soon? For Chelsea Daly, will they have good luck soon? For Chelsea Daly, will they have good luck soon, please? And thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you will have good luck soon. You will be taking a risk at this time. Chelsea Daly, whatever you're thinking about doing, you need to do it. You need to take that risk. You need to be a little bit more free spirited. Free spirited. The more free spirited you are, the risk taker that you will get success. Okay. King of Cups. Someone might want to mentor you, or someone is gonna have a crush on you very soon. All right. Um, just have some boundaries, though. Have some boundaries. But Chelsea Daly, your good luck is gonna come into you soon, as long as you take risks and be free, a free spirit. And then the King of Cups is saying love and mentor is coming in for you, right? That is for Chelsea Daly. Hi, Sachin Rai. Hi, Sachin Rai. Tatters, you're welcome, Tatters. All right. All right, for the Storytime Kitchen. I will end this live stream at 5, okay? All right, for the Storytime Kitchen, is this person I'm asking about capable of taking our relationship seriously, okay? All right, for the Storytime Kitchen, is this person able to take this relationship seriously? Is this person ever going to take this relationship seriously? Okay. For the Storytime Kitchen, is this person ever going to take this relationship seriously, or will they be a player? Oh man, I have to tell you the truth, but I am an honest reader, so I'm gonna tell you how it is, okay? This person will always be a player because the reason why I said that, you got the 7 of Cups. The Storytime Kitchen. This person will always be a player because they got 7 of Cups. So this means that they have a lot of choices and they don't know what choice to take. They want to have the cake and eat it too. So they want to have all these cups to themselves right now, okay, for the Storytime Kitchen, all right? I do believe that once you do end this relationship and find somebody else, I'm not gonna lie to you, they will want you back. This is how players act. This is how players act. They don't want you at first because they have a lot of choices. But then the minute you find somebody else, they are going to want to come back and try to get your energy back, okay? So that is my reading for the Storytime Kitchen, all right? I hope that resonates for you, okay? For the Storytime Kitchen. You're welcome, Tatters. Hi, the Money Mirror. Taurus. Mr. Pup Face is a Taurus. Happy early birthday. Mulberry Twist, glow up and coming. Bless you, Luna. Thank you so much. Hey moderators, hey D Money, hey official Cassie Diamond. Um Cultured Kirby. Cultured Kirby says aquarium. Yeah, me too. I started the week with some frustrations and tears, some big water emotions, but I started a balance when I realized I was just in my head, but that was my situation. You're welcome, Ayushi Mahato. Tutu Ifa. Wait, Tutu Ifa. Your birthday's a couple months before mine. Tutu Ifa, your birthday's a couple months before mine. So you're a Scorpio too then. Yeah, I'm also a Scorpio. Alright, Dr. Mamoon. Thank you, Dr. Mamoon. Okay, so I'm gonna do a reading for Danny the therapist, and I'm gonna do a reading for Cultured Kirby. Alright? So for Danny the therapist, what wrong choice did Annie make that's preventing him from pursuing the relationship? What situation? For Danny the therapist, what was the wrong choice that they made that is preventing them from pursuing this relationship? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for Danny the therapist? All right. The reason why this relationship isn't working for Danny the therapist is because they don't have a lot of money right now and they're being overly cautious about spending money to come towards you at this time, okay? Also, their selfish energy might prevent this relationship to work. They think too much about themselves and not the relationship, okay? All right? But they do want to have success with you eventually. But for Danny the therapist to answer your question, the reason why they can't come towards you right now or the mistake they made is being too overly cautious with spending money, and also they do have selfish energy right now. They're too concerned about themselves right now to come towards you, okay? That is my reading for Danny, the therapist. All right. Let me do a reading for Cultured Kirby. Cool name, by the way, Cultured Kirby. All right, what's gonna happen within the next chapter of Cultured Kirby's life? What's gonna happen within the next chapter of Cultured Kirby's life? What's gonna happen within the next chapter of Cultured Kirby's life? All right. So, The next chapter of Culture Kirby's life. Peace and harmony is going to come in for you. You are going to balance your energy. Your spirit guides is going to protect you at this time. Your next chapter of your life, you will be finding peace and harmony within everybody in your surrounding and yourself. Also, someone from your past might want to reconcile and come back into your life. That's if you want it, okay? Culture Kirby. Also, the Queen of Cups. Someone do have emotions for you. Someone might be stalking your social media. Someone might be watching you from afar because they're interested in you, okay? Culture Kirby. And then the Eight of Pentacles came in for you. That means you are putting in a lot of work to find stability. So that's what's coming in for your next chapter of your life. A lot of work, a lot of success, a lot of stability. Love is also coming in for you. Peace and harmony is coming in for you as well. For a Culture Kirby, okay? That is my read for Culture Kirby. You're welcome, Alicia Clark. Mulberry Twist, I teach special ed. Hey, Teresa Khalid. How are you doing, Teresa Khalid? Are you a Libra? Hi, Teresa Khalid. Teresa Khalid. Hey, Greece. Teresa Khalid, how is Greece? I always want to go to Greece. I felt like I had my past life in Greece or Egypt, somewhere around that area. I feel like I had a past life there for some odd reason, but I always felt like I wanted to go to Greece and Egypt. So Teresa Khalid is a Libra. Okay, D Money said, I met two fascinating women this week who both talked about spirituality with me. One who wrote these Edgar Cars, the world's most documented psychic, and other. Wow. D Money Mirror, let me know what's going to happen, okay? All right, so hello Teresa Khalid, Culture Kirby. Yeah, Joanne Evans, I did answer your question, but if you want to ask again, that's fine. Oh, yeah, I did answer your question. Joanne Evans, the reason why you don't want to go to church anymore is because you know how church is supposed to be a place of prayer, but the reason why you don't want to go to church anymore, Joanne Evans, is because you can sense a lot of fake people at your church. You could sense that a lot of people are talking about each other or being fake with each other. It should be a place of prayer, but people are unbalanced and they're being nasty towards each other, which is the reason why you don't want to go to church anymore. Okay, all right. That is my read for Joanne Evans. All right. The Storytime Kitchen. You're welcome to Storytime Kitchen. Teresa Khalid. What is going on? And I don't care about the choir. What's going on with? She says she don't care about the choir. Okay, so what's going on with Joanne? What's gonna come in for Joanne? What's gonna go on with Joanne Evans? Okay, Joanne Evans, if you're still here, what's coming in for you is a Sun card. You will be having a lot of prosperity. Joanne Evans, someone is addicted towards your energy. All right, someone might have a crush on you, and you might be either if you're going back to school or not, but your career is gonna be very successful. All right, for Joanne Evans. Okay, that's my read for Joanne Evans. All right, all right. I've read her books. When my awakening really took off, it was amazing. D Money. D Money, what was D Money Mirror? What was the color of my energy again? D Money Mirror. What was the color of my energy again? Okay, for SS14. Alright, for SS14. For SS14. Does the person they think about love them back? Does the person they think about love them back? For SS14E4E. For SS14E4E, does the person that they think about love them back? For SS14E? Yes. Okay. So for SS14E, um, This person do have love for you, but they are a little bit delayed right now because they're being overly sensitive. They feel like the success is not coming towards them right now for SS14, but they do see you as an abundant person. They see you as a happy home. They feel like if they get into a relationship with you, they will be very happy for SS14. They see you as a beautiful person inside and out. And a lot of people do like your energy at this time. So I do think that they do love you, but they do have a lot of emotional baggage and they are a little bit overcritical about themselves. Okay, that is my reading for SS14. All right. Ugh. Wait, what happened? The Storytime Kitchen said, Lune, you have set me free from all other readers. Can't listen to or take anyone else seriously anymore. I feel bad for the other readers now, the Storytime Kitchen. Why did you say that? But I appreciate the compliment. I just feel bad that you said that. Um, Lune, my darling, am I going to be working with Jackson at Universal Gifts? All right, so for the Money Mirror, will they be working with Jackson for Universal Gifts? Will they be working with Jackson for Universal Gifts? Can I get one more card, please, Spirit, for the Money Mirror? All right, for the Money Mirror. Can I get a ring for the Money Mirror? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Um, for the Money Mirror, I do think that you will work with Jackson with Universal Gifts. The Ten of Cups means a happy wish fulfillment. All right, and you might be finding your soul family at work as well. Okay, the Page of Cups is saying yes, someone wants to give emotions towards you. They will mentor you at this new job. Okay, at Universal Gifts. I do see that when you do become very successful, you might have some sort of conflict about money or with your family or friends, okay? So be mindful of that for the Money Mirror. But I gotta tell you though, yes, you will work with Jackson at Universal Gifts. This is your soul family. You're meant to do this, and wish fulfillment is coming in, okay? For the Money Mirror. All right, so the Storytime Kitchen. All right, for the Storytime Kitchen. Is this person's karma to lose me when they finally see my value? Okay, so the Storytime Kitchen. Is this person's karma to lose you? Is this person's karma to lose you? Is this person's karma to lose you? Let's see. Is this person's karma to lose you? Yeah? Yep, the Storytime Kitchen. This person's karma is to lose you. Um, honestly, I don't think that they'll ever change unless they know that you move on. That's the truth. And the reason why I said that is because the justice came in reverse. It's a bad karma card. Also, this person, they might be a player, right? But the reason why they're a player is because they're insecure. They're insecure. They don't know how to love somebody the right way. All right, which is the reason why they are attracted to a bunch of people right now. Okay. Um, I do think that you are their karma. You are their karma. Once they lose you, they're not gonna get anything right. The success is gonna be delayed. They are gonna go through a lot of mistakes. Okay, you are the karma. Yes, when they lose you, they're gonna have to learn. Okay, that is my ring for the Storytime Kitchen. All right, so that was for the Storytime Kitchen. All right, so for Culture Kirby, I will see you again soon, my friend. That this Aquarius Capricorn Cancer has okay. I'll see you later. It's funny that Culture Kirby said Aquarius Capricorn Cancer. You guys should put your sun, moon, and rising sign on the live stream just to see what it is. Um, I'm a Scorpio, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Libra, Rising. Scorpio, Sun, Pisces, Moon, Libra, Rising. That's my three big. That's my big three. Um, blessings on you as well. Mulberry Twist said, Wow, Luna, I knew you were special. This just confirmed it. I was in special ed at school. it take a great person to lead those classes. I salute you. Yeah. Special ed is a really hard job, but it's a rewarding job at the same time. All right, for SS14E. Um, yeah, I already did a read for SS14E. This person do have love for you, but they can't come towards you at this time because they are working on themselves at the moment, okay? SS14E4E, this person that you are thinking about do have love for you, but they can't come towards you at this time because they have to balance their own energy, okay? All right? Okay. Um, for Mulberry Twist, should they marry Brian or will you be frustrated? Should they marry Brian or would they be frustrated? Should they be should they marry Brian or would they be frustrated? Ugh, excuse me. Alright, for Mulberry Twist, I ate a little bit while ago, that's the reason why. Alright, for Mulberry Twist, should they marry Brian or will they be frustrated? For Mulberry Twist, please and thank you, Spirit. Oh, I guess that came up. Alright, for Mulberry Twist, I do believe that you guys might be a little bit you might feel like this relationship is unsuccessful or you guys might be uncertain about this marriage, okay? But I do think that this person is meant for you because you got the Lovers card, all right, from Mulberry Twist. And then you got the Temperance card, which means that they find peace and harmony within your energy, Mulberry Twist. And they do want to reconcile, all right? So Mulberry Twist, you can marry Brian because I do think that they want peace and harmony within your relationship, okay? They see you as the Lovers card, and then they want reconciliation, all right? That is my reading for Mulberry Twist. You're welcome, Joanne Evans. Oh, D Money Mirror said your energy is lavender and blue. Blue is your throat chakra, and your overall crown is lavender purple. I appreciate that. It's kind of funny, but Scorpio's the color is purple as well, and then my necklace is purple. And it changes to blue. Um, okay, all right, I'm gonna do a reading for Picture Perfect Turnip, Hi Morasan, Marla Vizia, and then Rizwan. All right, for Picture Perfect Turnip. For Picture Perfect Turnip, is this person sincere? Is this person sincere? Honestly, this person isn't as sincere as your person think they are because they're actually bored within the relationship. Picture Perfect Turnip, this person's bored within the relationship and they might want to leave it very soon. So this person's not as sincere as your person think they are, okay? For Picture Perfect Turnip. Hi Moral Son, or like Malara Vizia. Alright, for Malara Vizia. What is Karish current feelings for Malar Vizia? What is her Harish current feelings for Malar Vizia? Alright, for Malar Vizia, what is Harish current feelings towards Malar? They want to have peace and harmony with you. For Malar Vizia, Harish wants peace and harmony with you. They want to reconcile this relationship, okay? Also, good news is coming in for abundance, all right? I do think that this person cares too much about what other people think about this relationship. But I gotta tell you, from Malar Vizia, Harris' current feelings for you is they want to reconcile, they want peace and harmony with you, and they see you as an abundant person, okay? They will want to come towards you, right? That is from Malara Vizia, okay? All right, I'm going to do a reading for Rizwan, and then I'm going to do a reading for Himakshi, Taluka. All right, Rizwan. When is Lizna and Altamish? When will Lizna and Altamish marry? When will Lizna and Altamish marry? Okay, I do believe that from 1 to 4 years, Lizna and Altamish will marry. Between 1 and 4 years, 1, 2, 3, 4 years, Lizna and Altamish will marry because you got the Four of Pentacles, you got the Three of Pentacles, and then you got the Knight of Wands with one wand. Okay, so between 1 and 4 years, they will marry. Okay, that is for Rizwan. All right, Himashi Taluka. Career guidance from Himashi Taluka. All right, so a career guidance for Himashi Taluka. All right, so what's coming in for Himashi? Your career guidance is you are putting in a lot of hard work. You're putting in a lot of hard work. You feel like you're putting in a lot of hard work, but you're not getting your bonuses. But I gotta say that when you keep continuing to put in the hard work, your spirit guides is gonna see this, and they will be blessing you with a lot of more money, or um they will bless you with rewards and bonuses. Okay, for Himashi Taluka for career guidance. Okay, you might be putting in a lot of hard work right now, but you don't see your rewards right now. But judgment is calling for Himashi Taluka. Your spirit guides is protecting you right now, and you will gain abundance within your career. Okay, that is my read for Himashi Taluka. The Storytime Kitchen said, "Don't feel bad for other readers. I bet they feel as relieved as I do." For Moral Sun. All right, I'm gonna get a general reading for Moral Sun. Can I get a general reading for Moral Sun? Can I get a general reading for Moral Sun? Please and thank you. If you guys are new here, please do like, share, subscribe. All right, for Moral Sun. What's coming in for Moral Sun? What's coming in for Moral Sun for the general reading? What's coming in for Moral Sun? All right, what's coming in for Moral Sun at this time? All right, a general reading for Moral Sun. You are going to be getting good news very soon within career. I think your career is going to be very abundant. You might be in a leadership position very soon with the King of Wands for Moral Sun. If you're not a leader right now, you will become a leader in your future. Okay, look what you got for Moral Sun. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, which means that you also might find the love of your life at work if you didn't find love yet, but you will have prosperity at work. Okay, well, all these Wands card. All right, for Moral Sun. All right. You might be a little bit overly cautious with spending too much money at this time. But yeah, for Moral Sun, you have a lot of good luck within your career. You might find love at work if you haven't found love yet. But you have the King and the Queen of Wands, so the counterpart is together. And then you got the Eight of Wands. That's a lot of success within your career. And you got the King of Pentacles. So I don't know if you're in a boss position. You will be in the boss position in your future, right? That's my reading for Moral Sun. Okay. All right. For Momochi. For Momochi. Is there someone new that has a crush on Momochi? Is there someone that have a crush on Momochi? Someone that is the Queen of Swords have a crush on you. All right, Momochi, this could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini person. They don't have to be, but this person has a crush on you. Someone that's very talkative, someone that has a lot of degrees, someone that is professional, someone that might become a leader in the future has a crush on you, okay? For Momochi, all right? That is my read for Momochi. Himachi, your career will be well, okay? Your career will be well. All right. D Money said, "Thank you, Luna. I am so excited, and this is wild. Thank you, Divine Universe, Lord, my God, for the healing help I am able to give to other people. Yes, that's kind of what I thought, Luna. Super sad for me because I love him. I've contacted you for a personal. I've got a Scorp and a Libra in my big three too. Oh, nice. What's your big three? What's your big three? So, what's your sign? The Storytime Kitchen. Mulberry Twisted. I'm sure that's part of the reading. Luna, you need to have hydration. What you don't in your reads, you are dehydrated. Your voice is happening because how much you are using your voice. Thank you. Yeah, we are in good terms and we get along. It's just that he doesn't give me enough pushback. Yeah. Yup. I am a double water sign. Scorpio Sun, Pisces Moon, Libra rising. I sometimes feel like it's a blessing and a curse at the same time to be a water sign. Um, but I don't regret anything in life. We live and we learn. And water signs, it's hard to be a water sign. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel everyone's emotion. I feel everyone's emotion at work, even at work when I'm working. If I walk into a room, I could feel a lot of people's energy, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm gonna have to walk the other way, or I'm just gonna like. And then the sad fact too is with my Libra rising, I always try to be friendly as possible, so I don't kind of rile anybody up. So I'm just like, hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. And I'm talking the whole time. But on my Scorpio Sun and my Pisces Moon can sense a lot of people's energy, and it's a blessing and a curse at the same time. Um, which is the reason why I always try to bless myself and I always try to find balance within my own energy. Um, thank you, the money mayor. All right. All right. So I'm gonna do picture perfect turnip. It's a per. It's a third party after money for picture perfect turnip. It's a third party after money. It's a third party after money. I don't for picture perfect turnip. I don't think that they're after the money, but I do think that they're after the status. Maybe they're after the energy. Picture perfect turnip. This person's after the energy and the status. All right, with the Temperance card in reverse. All right, that's my reading for picture perfect turnip. So there's a picture perfect turnip, and then there's a pitch perfect. All right, for pitch perfect, does R talk to other people about them? For pitch perfect, does R talk to other people about them? Yes, they do. Pitch perfect. Follow your intuition. Your intuition is right. Um, this person that you're asking about do talk to other people about you because you got the Five of Wands is fighting, fighting. Seven of Cups is choices. All right. Yes, they do talk about you to other people. Seven of Cups is choices, and Five of Wands is fighting. All right, that is picture perfect. All right. Picture perfect turnip. Yeah, I do believe that she is gonna break his heart. Well, sucks to suck, right? Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right. So for Nabita Sharma, I'm gonna end this live stream at 5. Okay. Gotta go take a warm shower, relax. All right. We'll see if I'm feeling up for I don't know a live stream at nighttime. We'll see. All right. But Nobita Sharma, is the new relationship going to enter, and will I be stable? All right. Will the new relationship enter for Nabita Sharma? Please do like, share, subscribe, okay? Alright, for Nabita Sharma. Please like, share, subscribe. Alright, for Nabita Sharma. For Nabita Sharma, is the new relationship going to enter when. Alright, someone is in a depressive energy. I don't know if this is you or your person that you're asking about, but someone's in a depressive energy. You got the Fool card though. Once you take a risk and find a new job, all right, once you take a risk or start something new, whether that's a new job, a new career, a new hobby, All right. There's prosperity and success, and new love will enter when you start something new. All right. That is for Nobita Sharma. Okay. All right. Mystic Gem. Mystic Gem. Will they get a career? All right. So, can I get a career reading for the partner for Mystic Gem? All right. Can I get a career reading for the partner? Can I get a career reading for the partner? Your partner might have a lot of bad memories, or they might have a lot of trauma from the past about the childhood. What spirit guides want to tell your partner, Mr. Gem, is that don't rush the situation. Their spirit guides is protecting them and is guiding them in the right time, the right place at the right time. Okay, I do believe that Mr. Gem, your partner is going to get a job with helping other people. Something with the community, government job, something with kids or older people, something with helping other people. Regardless of what type of job this is, this person, your partner, will get their blessings from helping other people. Okay, that is my reading for Mr. Gem. All right, all right. For W1ZY, W1ZY, for W1ZY, will Yasha and Yasin get together? Will will Yasha and Yasin be together? For W1ZY. Yes. Yashin and Yasha will be together. The Nine of Pentacles, a lot of money, a lot of feelings. Do not change yourself for a relationship. They will like you for who you are. So for W1ZY, Yasha and Yasin will be together. Okay? Alright, that's my reading for W1ZY. Alright, for Chelsea Daly. For Chelsea Daly, will they be avenged by the adversary? Will they be avenged? For Chelsea Daly, will they be avenged? Alright, so for Chelsea Daly, will they be avenged? Yes. Yes. Chelsea Daly, will you be avenged for the people that did you dirty? Yes. The Page of Swords is coming in. Justice. Alright? The devil in reverse means releasing negative energy. Alright? And they are going through corruption. So Chelsea Daly, yes, the person that you want to have avenged will get the karma. Okay, that is my read for Chelsea Daly. All right, thank you, Diane. Pitch Perfect, I already told you that they do talk about you to other people. Okay. Um, hi, Cell Di Solo. Hi, Cell Di Solo. Sabiha's World. All right, for Sabiha's World. For Sabiha's World, what's coming in towards Sabiha? What's coming in towards Sabiha? What's coming in towards Sabiha? For Sabiha's World, what's coming in towards Sabiha? All right, Sabiha, what's coming in towards you at this time? Be careful with secrets. Someone is withholding a secret from you for Sabiha's World, okay? Take it what resonates. But there might be some sort of conflict at home or conflict with friends. There are some jealous issues. All right, for Sabiha, be careful. Someone is jealous within your energy. All right. But I gotta say, you will be having success. If you do travel, you will be having success while traveling. Your creation, your talents will bring you abundance. All right. For Sabiha's world, you will be successful very soon. Okay. All right. That's for Sabiha's world. Cel Deloso. Hey, Cel Deloso, how are you doing? I'm doing fine, Zar. How are you doing? Hi, Cel Deloso. For Sabiha's world, I already told you that success will come in while you go to work or while you travel, okay? All right? Within your career, you will be successful, right? All right, for Sabiha's world. All right, for Zar. Will black magic work on Zar? 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 I mean, do they still have black magic on them? You are releasing negative energies right now, Zar. You might have some negative remnants of bad energy on you, but the more good deeds that you do, the quicker your the black magic will go away. Okay, Zar? There might be a little bit of a negative energy on you right now, but the more good deeds you do, the quicker that it will release. Okay, that is for Zar. All right, I already did a reading for Sabiha. Good news is coming in for work. Okay. Oh, so hey, what's up, Jeffrey Steven? How are you doing? Jeffrey Steven, I am a Scorpio Sun, Pisces Moon, Libra rising. Yeah, I'm a Libra rising. My big three is Virgo, Sun, Scorpio. Oh, Storytime Kitchen said my big three is Virgo, Scorpio, and Libra moon. Wow. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? How are you doing? Great to see you too. All right, so let's see. Four. Yep, Pisces moon and Scorpio sun. Picture perfect. I already did a reading for picture perfect. Yes, R does talk about you to other people. Okay. Hi, Ayanda Swart Boy. All right, Momochi said, when will they get married? Momochi said, when will they get married? When will they get married? From Momochi. 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 I think within. I think within a couple years you will get married. I gotta say, between 1 to 3 years, Momochi, you will get married. Okay, you got the Three of Pentacles, you got the Ace of Wands with one wand. All right, so between 1 to 3 years, you will get married. Okay, Jeffrey Steven Stacha, what's your sign, Jeffrey? What's your big three, Jeffrey? Um. All right, for Bless you said, what will Dubai Court do next with the application? All right, for bless you, what will Dubai Court? What will Dubai Court? What will Dubai Court do next with the application? What will Dubai Court do next with the application? There will be a temporary setback for your application, bless you, for the Dubai Court because the Wheel of Fortune is not in your favor right now. But eventually, maybe in a couple months, I gotta say between 1 to 7 months, the court is gonna do something with your application, okay? For bless you, between 1 to 7 months, the Dubai court will do something with the court case, okay? All right, that is my ring for bless you. Oh, you're a Scorpio too. Sal Deloso said they are also Scorpio. Nice to see you. So the Storytime Kitchen said what? Your Libra rising gives you those great cheekbones and dimples. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I got it from my mom and my dad. I got my cheekbones from my dad and my dimples from my mom. Um, the best of both worlds. Alicia said, I am Aries, March 24. Okay. Alicia, you're an Aries like my sister. Me and her get along really well. Um, so within my family, my oldest brother is a Taurus. My second oldest brother is an Aries. My third sister is a Gemini. My fourth sister's a Leo. I'm a Scorpio, and my younger sister's an Aries. My mom is a Leo, and my dad is a Gemini. Yeah. Yeah, we have all signs. Pitch Perfect. I already did a reading for Pitch Perfect. I don't know why they keep asking. Sabiha's World, I already told you you're reading that you will have success within your job very soon, okay? Your success will be in your job, okay? Sabiha's World. 444, do your prayers, okay? Fish Moon is a nice placement. Wait, is Fish Moon really a nice placement? She said Fish Moon is a nice placement. I hope so. I feel like I take a lot of people's energy at times. Hi Nikila Z5J. All right, so can I get a personal guidance for Sabiha's World? And then, all right, so for Sabiha's World, you know what, Jeffrey, you know that my Libra rising is at 0 degrees. I don't know what 0 degrees mean, Jeffrey, but my Libra rising is at 0 degrees. All right, for Sabiha. For Sabiha, can I get a general guidance for Sabiha? All right, for Sabiha. What's coming in for Sabiha at this time? Sabiha, your general guidance is the Page of Cups. Someone has romantic feelings for you, but they care too much about what other people think about you right now, so they can't come towards you at this time. And the journey is postponed. So for Sabiha's World, someone has a crush on you. Someone has a crush on you and they want to let you know, but they can't come towards you at this time because they're working on themselves right now, okay? All right? That is for Sabiha's World. All right? Jeffrey Steven Stacha said, Michael, that's like 0 to 1 degrees Aries, right? In the very, very beginning of a zodiac, dude. That's the freshest birth on this earth. Hi, Alina Purple. Hi, Sabiha's World. Jeffrey Steven Stacho said, Bro, Libra rising is the shit, my dude. That's a great rising sign to be if you're going to have to pick one of the 12. Really? You know what's crazy, Jeffrey? I'm actually Venus ruled. I have Venus in my first house. I have Libra rising, and then my Venus is also a Libra, so it's crazy how that works. Um, yeah. Wait, Jeffrey, do you have a question for me by any chance? Let me know if you have a question, okay, my friend? All right. All right, for Alina Purple. For Alina Purple, how does Wally currently feel about Alina Purple? How does Wally feel about Alina Purple? How does Wally feel about Alina Purple? How does Wally feel about Alina Purple? Yes, I'm gonna do a reading for Sell the Solo for Love, okay? Alright. Alright, so for Alina Purple, please do like, share, subscribe, okay guys? Alright, hold on guys. Jeffrey. Alright, so for who was I reading for? Alina Purple. What is Wally's current feelings for Alina Purple? Alright, so for Alina Purple, what's coming in for you at this time? What does Wally currently think about you? They want peace and harmony with you. Alina Purple, your person wants peace and harmony with you with the Temperance card. They want a reconciliation. The Three of Pentacles is saying the more generosity that you do, the more good luck charm is going to come in for you. So the more that you continue to be a good person, the more that Wally falls in love with you, okay? There might be some sort of setback between your relationship right now because they're not coming fast towards you. But the Temperance is they want peace and harmony with you for Alina Purple, all right? And they do want to communicate with you. So the more generosity you put out there, the quicker that they will love you. All right. That is for Alina Purple 61673. Okay. Um. You're welcome. Oh, Jeffrey, I did get the $11. I appreciate that for Jeffrey. Thank you. I appreciate that so much, bro. All right, for Sell the Solo. Jeffrey, let me know if you have a question. I will end this live stream on you, okay? Because you're a very caring person. All right, so let me know if you have a question, okay, Jeffrey? All right, for Sell the Solo. Can they have a love reading for Sell the Solo? All right. Can they have a love reading? Does T talk now with other people? Does T talk to other people at this time? All right, so Sell the Solo. I am an honest reader. I'm gonna tell what I see within these cards, okay? So for Sell the Solo, I gotta tell you, I do think that they are going to start talking to other people at this time, okay? Because they got the victory card with the Six of Wands. All right, this is a victory success card. The Knight of Wands saying they have a lot of passionate energy. People are interested within the passion at this time, okay? And they are going through a rebirth or renewal of energies, okay? So I do think that T is talking to other people at this time. If not right now, within the future, they will be doing so, okay? All right. That is for your reading for Sell the Solo. Can I get some love readings for Sell the Solo real quick for a love oracle? I'm gonna do a love oracle for you, okay? All right. Can I get a love oracle for Sell the Solo, please, and thank you, Spirit? Can I get Can I get a love reading for Sell the Solo? Oh, for Sell the Solo. So Sell the Solo, don't worry about love because I can say get rid of T because you are going to get new love very soon. New love is coming in for Zelda Solo's life. Get rid of T. New love is coming in for you. You might be going out a little bit more. You will be engaging in a lot of conversation. This is your soulmate, your true soulmate. Express your love for Zelda Solo and passionate energies coming in. You are divinely guided to your new person, okay? Zelda Solo, get rid of T and find someone new. Go out more, you will find the love of your life. All right, that's for Zelda Solo. All right. So Jeffrey Steven Stacher said you have great energy, my guy, and that's why I come back here and fuck with you. Last reading you gave me, think I flipped you 11 on PayPal. Yes, I did get that. Picture perfect. Thank you, Jeffrey. Picture perfect. Turnip said if she does, he deserves everything he gets. Yeah. I do think that she's gonna leave him for picture perfect Turnip. Okay. All right. For Jeffrey Steven Stacher. You're super water placement dominant, and I'm surprised that you come out and perform like this because those are actually intensely feminine placements to have in terms of the empathy for others. You know what's crazy, Jeffrey? I think the reason why I put myself out there is because my life path number is a number 11, so I do come off a little bit Aries. Also, I have Scorpio placements, 3 planets in the second house, so I'm very dominant in what I want to do. And then my Mercury is in a fire sign, so I think like a Sagittarius. So I put myself out there because I want to do what I want to do. And I want to do things on my own terms. So even though I'm a water sign, but I'm also very fire dominant and I'm also very ear dominant, so I'm very quick. All right. So, but thank you for that. I appreciate the reading for Jeffrey. Jeffrey, do you do birth chart readings? Do you do birth chart readings? I want you to do my birth chart reading, man. All right. So Sabia, I already replied to Sabia for the night, but you remember a compliment I had left you, right? Yeah. Yeah. Your compliment meant a lot to me, my friend. I appreciate that so much. All right, for Manor, what's coming in for Manor in the near future? What's coming in for Manor in the future? All right, can I get one more card for Manor? Can I get one more card for Manor? Yeah, even though I'm a water sign, but I'm very fire-like because my life path number is 11, so I'm very dominant. And then, also, I also have Mercury in the fire sign, so I'm very dominant. All right, so for Manor, what's coming in the near future is someone is going to give you a cup of love for Manor, okay? Someone wants to give you a cup of love. You have the Sun card, so high vitality, very healthy person. I think your health is going to be great within your future, okay? Someone wants to give you a cup of love within your future, all right, for Manor. All right, I think within the end of the year or next year, they will do so, okay? For Jeffrey said, nice to see you today, bro. You gave me a reading a couple weeks back, and you were just thinking of quitting and wrapping it up for the night, but you remembered a compliment I had left you. Yeah. That was real as hell that you stayed a few extra minutes just to give me a reading. Keeping it real and showing love and positivity. I appreciate that, Jeffrey. Okay, I'm gonna do a reading. I will end this live stream in a bit, okay? Pitch Perfect, you need to stop spamming. Yeah, right. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Jeffrey. I'm gonna do a reading for Jeffrey, and then I'm gonna do a reading for Hey Stu Pat, how are you doing, my friend? Please say hello. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Jeffrey. All right, and then yeah. So Jeffrey Steven Stotch's question is it worth my time at all at this point for trying to manifest getting back into a relationship at some point with this girl Casey already? So for Jeffrey, should you move on, or should you pursue this person? For Jeffrey Stevens Starcher, should you move on, or should you pursue Casey? Can I get? Should you move on, or should you pursue this person? For Jeffrey, can I get one more card for Jeffrey? All right. So I do think that this person is healing. Casey's healing right now. They're healing from the past. With the Nine of Swords in reverse, they are healing. They're going through a recovery. I think that they went through a spiritual awakening. Maybe they knew that they were wrong at one point, or they feel like they're kind of figuring out their life right now. They do have passionate energy towards you, though. I do think that they still think of you. All right. Now they want to manifest you in your life. They want to manifest you in their life, and you are also a great manifester. All right. The Nine of Cups is saying that if you want Casey back, this is a wish fulfillment, all right, for you and her. But I gotta say, for Jeffrey Steven Statue, I can tell you that if you want someone new, you can also get that. And the reason why I said that is because you got the Magician card. The Magician card says that if Casey doesn't work out, someone else will take her place. All right. That is my read for Jeffrey Steven Stacho. Yes, you can move forward within this relationship. She is rebuilding herself. She is recovering. She do want to try something new with you. But I gotta tell you that in the future, if you and Casey don't work out, you are the magician. You can manifest somebody quickly. All right. So that is my read for my friend Jeffrey. All right. Hey, Stu Pat, how are you doing, Stu Pat, my friend? All right, you're welcome, Mr. Gem. All right. No, Jeffrey Steven Stature, your relationship with her is not ending just yet, but I want to tell you that you can end it if you want to, because you are the magician card, but you can also get someone new as well, okay? All right. All right, let's see. Um, for Zelda Solo, I think I already told you that, Zelda Solo, I already told you that they're talking to other people right now, but you will be finding someone new for Zelda Solo, okay? All right? All right. What degrees are your water placements, bro? Sun and Scorpio, Moon and Pisces. Which degree do you know? Um, I think my Scorpio Sun is in 23 degrees, 20 to 23 degrees. And then I think my Pisces Moon is in 12 degrees. Yeah. My Scorpio Sun is in 20 to 23 degrees, and then my Pisces moon is in 12 degrees, and then my Libra rising is right at 0 degrees. Right at 0 degrees. Yeah. So for Jeffrey, yeah, if you want her, you can have her. Casey back in your life. She is changing herself to be a better person. But if you want someone new, you can also get someone new, okay? All right, so what's Saturday? Stupat. Stupat, my friend. I am a workaholic. I like to work. If you guys don't know me, I am a teacher in real life. I'm a special ed teacher. So I do bring my work home at times. And I'm very busy. I like to keep myself busy. I know that sometimes I need to take a break, which is fine. But I like to work. I'm a workaholic. If I'm not working at work as a teacher, I'm bringing it home, and I'm gonna do my work at home. And I also give you guys your readings that you guys deserve. Okay, so I also do that as well. But yeah, tonight I might be going to sleep or get some rest, or I might do a little bit here and there, maybe like a collective reading, and then I'll call it a night. Um, for Tasia Withersju, hey Tasia Withersju, yes, you can have a reading. All right, Tasia Vetiju, Tasia Vetiju. Yeah, Stupat is my friend. Stupat is my buddy. Stupat is my buddy. All right, yeah. So for Tasia with you, yeah, ask your question now because I will end my live stream soon. All right, Momochi. All right, is Momochi's future husband Bavesh? Is Momochi's future husband Bavesh? I really like this live stream because everyone's communicating, and I love that. I love that the live stream is bringing everyone together, which is the reason why I do these live streams. I want to be able to give you guys the proper guidance, but I also want you guys to communicate with each other and start a soul family that matters, okay? That's why I started this live stream for a reason, all right? Um, and I'm very appreciative of everybody. I truly am. I can't believe that I've come this far within my channel, but I do love you guys so much. I appreciate that. Okay, all right. From Momochi, what is the future husband's name? Bhuvesh. Hmm. So for Momochi, I don't think that your future husband's name is Bhuvesh. I do think that it might be another person, to be honest with you. 'Cause most of your cards came in reverse. Most of your cards came in reverse. So I do think that your future husband might be somebody else. I hope that that's not what you wanted, but that's what came up in the cards, okay? From Emoji, all right? All right. All right. D Money was my dear friend. D Money is, why do you see so many 444? 444. What does 444 mean? I think 444 means a spiritual awakening, I think. I think here you're going through a spiritual awakening at this time. All right. All right. All right, so my last reading for right now is Samia Hack. Wait, Samia Hack, you're born in 91? You're born in 91? I'm also a 91 baby. That's crazy. This is so freaking weird. I'm telling you, a lot of coincidence be coming on this live stream. I don't know what's going on. All right, I'm gonna do a reading for Samia Hack. Um, wow, Alicia Clark, that's cool. All right, all right, all right. So my last person will be Samia Hack. Okay. If I do miss your question, please do come back. I do think that I have time to do a reading maybe at 9-ish Eastern time, okay? If you guys can join me, put a thumbs up. I might do a live stream at 9 o'clock at night tonight. Okay, so if you are able to join me, put a thumbs up. My last person will be Samia Hack, Debbie Cox. All right, Samia Hack and Debbie Cox, and then Picture Perfect Turnip is my last person. Okay. All right, continue to talk to each other while I do these readings. Okay. All right, for Samia Hack. I'm talking to a person whose name is Muhammad. When will he propose? All right. So Muhammad will propose to you for Samia Hack within 1 to 2 years. They will propose to you, okay? Because you got the Queen of Wands. This is one wand. All right. So between 1 to 2 years, they will propose to you, okay? For Samia Hack. All right. All right. That's for Samia Hack. All right. For Debbie Cox, please do like, share, subscribe. All right. For Debbie Cox. Wait, what does 0 degrees mean? It means intense energy, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, do you do birth chart readings? I might have to send you my birth chart. All right. All right, for Debbie Cox. What is the vibe for Debbie Cox? What is the vibes for Debbie Cox? All right. What is the vibes for Debbie Cox? All right, for the vibes for Debbie Cox, what's coming in your energy very soon is you will be recovering. You are going through a spiritual awakening. If you feel like you were disappointed in your life about love, you are seeking a new love for your journey, okay? You have the Magician card, but it came in reverse. You don't understand your potential at this time. Please do call upon your angels to help you out right now, okay? You might be lacking some sort of creativity, but I gotta say, you are very talented. You are very creative. You need to work on that now, okay? For Debbie Cox, all right? That is for Debbie Cox, okay? All right. All right. Picture perfect turnip. How would this relationship be like? How would this relationship be like for this relationship? Um, how will this relationship be like for picture perfect turnip? I think that the third party situation is gonna go through some sort of. I think that they're working well right now for Picture Perfect Turnip. This third party is working well together right now, but within the future, I think there will be a bump on the road, okay, for Picture Perfect Turnip, okay? That is my reading for Picture Perfect Turnip. Thank you, D Money. I appreciate that. All right, Stu Pass said, has anyone seen that the solar system site where you can see the planets when you were born? Saturn, Jupiter, the moon, and the earth, and the other side of the system. Mars is the direct line for me. It's freaky. Wow, that's cool, Stu Pat. Who is a Venus in Scorpio? Yeah, Venus in Scorpio is an intense placement. It is. D Money, you like people that are mysterious. You like people that are very strategic. You like people that are not the norm. You like people who kind of come off a little bit stern and organized and dark within their own, in a way. You like people that are different. That's what I'm saying for D Money. Venus and Scorpio. All right. Oh, Cell the Soul is a November 11 Scorpio. I'm a November 16 Scorpio. Yep, I have a life path 11. Okay, bet that's what I would like. Anyways, it's almost 5 by the way. All right, so guys, if I do miss your question, I apologize. Come back on at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, I'll be on. All right, I'll see you guys later. Okay.